Hey, how's it going, guys? Garcia here with another portfolio update. So it is Tuesday, May 7th. I hope everyone had a great Tuesday today. So we'll go over the quick update. We'll go over some memes, the portfolio breakdown, and the cash cured put roll. Made a move today. So for the quick update. So we are down to $91,964.75. So we're down basically a total of 20,000 since the peak of yesterday's close from earnings day. It's a pretty wild swing to be down, but I mean that's what happens, when you're all in one stock, and we ride the wave up, we ride the wave down, but we just keep accumulating shares and just keep adding. I'm not going to be selling out early, on any of these positions. So let's take a look at what's going on in the Twitterverse. So today was a big day for Palantir. So here, CodeStrap, he is sharing that sign up with credit card has arrived. So people are able to sign up for Palantir Foundry AIP. So this is basically Palantir rolling out their software to be able to, for any software developer out there in the US and I think the UK, to try it for free with $500 of included usage. So this included usage confirms that this is pay per use, not pay by seat or pay by license like other companies do. Here, Chad, here he is, reposting this from Palantir Daily, confirming this. So he has this official AIP domain, and yeah, he's freaking out. He's saying, yeah, this is full blown Foundry with AIP. So once you sign up, you're able to start building. Look at this. Like, I mean, if I was a software developer, I'd be all over this, but I'm not. So I'll just have to kind of see what people end up building, and it's pretty exciting. Yeah, look at this. He's very excited about this. He's calling it Foundry Freedom Day. And Palantir to be able to unveil this, and for the stock to not even react to it, it's kind of a blessing in disguise, allowing me to continue accumulating shares. So this person tried to respond under my post when I was buying the dip yesterday with my one share. This lady who I called out before for selling a $5,000 options course. So I just said, oh, you're the clown who's selling courses for $5,000, right? But I mean, it's just insane, for people to be charging that much for information that people can learn for free. So this is my Palantir portfolio getting smacked around today. Man. And then here, punting my $24 cash secured puts out to June 21st. See you later. Yep, not getting assigned early on these. So let's take a look at the portfolio. Yeah, so we're at $92,000 right now. So let's take a look at the accounts. So the traditional IRA is down $832 or 18.3% today. Yep. Total percent change. So yeah, so these calls were up yesterday. Now they're down 23.8%. So for me, I'm just kind of nibbling on these. I think I sold 10 shares at around 22, and I bought another call on this account. And I think that's my plan as Palantir keeps going down and starts kind of hitting the bottom. Who knows where it's going to be? I'll just kind of turn some of these shares into these call options that once Palantir starts bouncing back up, these are going to be returning a lot more than the shares in this account will. So in the Roth IRA, yep, these calls are down 30% and the shares are up 16.8%. So in this portfolio, we're down $3,300 or 19.4% today. Now, in the big account getting smaller, we are down $16,670.29, 18.3% today. So that is, it's a pretty big move to the downside for Palantir to be going down. Palantir went down 15% in one day. So because Palantir went down 15% and we were leveraged on these accounts, we feel the downside, a lot heavier. So, when you look at this, we're at levels not seen since what? Since last week. It's insane. It's insane to think that even though these were some wild moves, the account really isn't in a much worse off place than I was just last week. So let's talk about the $24 cash secured puts that I rolled. So these are now expiring on June 21st. So what did I do? So I simultaneously bought to close the puts that were expiring next week for $2.48 for each contract, or $248. And then simultaneously sold to open the contracts at $2.83 each. So the difference between those two is 35 cents, or $35 per contract, times 20. So I received a credit of $700. So this credit went straight into my brokerage cash. So if you look at the individual cash up there, we have 743. I think we were at 40 something before the roll. So my intention for this is to accumulate the brokerage cash a little bit more. And when Palantir starts hitting levels that, let's say the low 20s, I start seeing it hit certain moving averages. Like right now, the 200-day is at 1898. The 100-day at 2141. So, maybe once it starts hitting some of these ranges around here, in the 19s, 20s, then I'll make a couple more deposits into the account and buy more shares of Palantir. In this account, I won't be buying the call options as I am in the brokerage. In the retirement accounts. The reason is, in the retirement accounts, I can buy and sell these call options without having to worry about capital gains. So it's a much more of a easy. It's a much easier movement of money. To move the money from shares, buy the calls. Hopefully the calls gain more than the shares, and if that happens, sell it for a profit and then buy more shares. If I'm doing that in the brokerage account, I'm having to pay capital gains on those call options that I sell for a profit. And then after paying for capital gains, then I can buy the shares again. So there's some slippage there. There's some money that's kind of lost to taxes. So I'm just going to focus on shares in this account and stack as many shares as I possibly can in this account. And then once we have a nice bounce, sell some covered calls. But right now, I'm not planning on selling any covered calls until we see a nice bounce. And when we do, I'm thinking of selling some around for an expiration of June 21st. Maybe I could sell some, let's see. And actually, it's not that bad for June 21st. Selling some at $27 strike. If I were to sell at 37, that's $700 into the account. So maybe this week, if we have a nice bounce, I'll be selling some covered calls on these shares and, keep stacking brokerage cash. So I'm just going to leave it here for today. Thank you guys, for everyone who watches the videos, leaves comments, and supports the channel. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate your support. I hope you guys have a great day.